Hello, everybody. My name is Maria del Mar Guzman Montoya, and I'm the teacher for today. I just gonna do this recording because my student for this session, that is just one that usually connects, confirming confirmed that she don't gonna assist. So I'm gonna start the class right now. And this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna explain and then pause, turn off my camera, and that time gonna be the time of me speaking of this with the student or the student participation or the time the student will take to uh, create and organize her activity because I have to complete the 2 hours and I don't gonna be here speaking the 2 hours because it's a speaking session, right? Is a session where it depends a lot of the student participation. So I can do it by myself. That's why we're gonna have like sometimes that the camera gonna be off and the recording gonna keep going. But if you just like go, then you're gonna see me. So right now we're gonna take 10 minutes. That are usually the 10 minutes I wait for my students before I start the class. Thank you so much. Okay, coming back. So in this part, I will say hello, Anna, and well, the other student never connects. So what happened is I send invitations of the class for the class, but my student had a family emergency. Um, there's a loss in her family right now, and she is really sad about it. Like somebody passed away, somebody important in her family passed away, and she's not able to connect today. And I won't force her because it's hard, right? And the other student never connects. She never connects. Is no, not even to the first class ever. And this is our fourth class already, and she never connects. She never reached to me. I've been trying to reach to her through the institutional email, uh, to Teams, but I never had an answer. So in this part, the idea is having a little conversation with the student, like, hi, how you doing? How was your weekend? And I will tell them a little bit about my weekend. And in that, we usually take like around 10 minutes, right? So I'm gonna turn my camera off again, my microphone off again, and this will be the time that I will be talking with my student about her weekend, my weekend, how she feeling. Of course, if we're today, she will say like, I'm feeling awful and really sad and rest. But you got the idea. So I'm gonna turn my camera off again, 10 minutes, I'll be back. And this time will be the time we usually spend, talking about the weekend or how she's doing, how she's feeling. So I'll be back. So after I speak with my students and have like, this, how you doing? How was your weekend? Tell me about you. Tell me about what you did. Stuff like that. Um, I start my class, right? So when I start my class, um, I have my presentation. Let me look it up. Oh no. Hmm. Let me connect to the Teams in the on the website in Google Chrome because I don't know, I don't feel as comfortable here. Okay, I'll be back. I'm back. I just switched it from the app to the platform because I don't know, I don't like the platform, the app as much. And okay, so let me show you what is my presentation. So for every class, I make a Canva presentation, right? And I have a game for my warm up. I create this game. And then after we do the game, of course, we're gonna come back and do everything. I just want to show you first. So after I talk a little bit with my students, being like, how you doing? How was your weekend? Was what was the favorite part of your weekend? I did homework, I went to coffee bar, stuff like that, right? A little social interaction with my students, just like to get them in the class. And then my warm up is this game. This game is an activity I found on internet. I can't quite remember how called. Let me see. And the name is, well, it's this kind of activity that you put words. I will show you later. It's pretty interesting. I love it. And then I will introduce the class, right? We have that today. We're going to talk about possibilities, abilities and possibilities with the modal verbs. And then I will explain what is an ability, what is a possibility, and then what are the modal verbs that we can use, right? So we're gonna focus today in can, could, may, might, and could, right? Then we're gonna watch this video. In the link in this recording that you might be watching right now, I will need to start like hiding my videos. I don't gonna put the part, the only thing, and but you don't gonna listen the video. You don't gonna see the video because I got an email yesterday from YouTube saying about the author rights. Me bajaron dos clases el día de ayer por derechos de autor. Entonces, por ese motivo, mis videos que usé en la clase no van a estar en el video de la clase. Va a estar el tiempo, porque obviamente la duración del video tiene que ser 1 hora y 40 como mínimo, pero podrán encontrar el video en la descripción. Okay, so we're gonna have this video and then we're gonna explain can. We're gonna see a video game. We're gonna see the video game, another video. We're gonna find cold. Then we're gonna see the difference between can and cold. And then may, might. And then we're gonna watch another video here. And then could. And we're gonna do like some practice. So I will go to this page that is amazing. And we're gonna do like the activities and read the information in the page because it's super good. Then we're gonna do an activity. We're gonna watch this video. We're gonna respond. It's a little short, and then the students will have um, to do this activity, right? When they do this activity, and then we're gonna do this other activity, and that will be all. So let's go to this, and I'm gonna show you the game. So at this point, after I introduce my class, I explain my students what we're gonna do, how we're gonna go to class. I usually ask them like, how are you feeling? Are you understanding what I'm saying? Always like checking on them, being like I'm being clear, what we're gonna do, how the class gonna be, and stuff like that. Okay, so now we have these. Give me 2 seconds. So the activity we're gonna do is Mad Lib. I don't know why I have something here that say my microphone is mute. I'm gonna mute and unmute it. And I really hope you guys can hear me because I am here doing the video, right? This is just really weird and yeah, just weird doing the class by myself. I just feel like lonely. I am so lonely. Okay, let me show you. So, Mad Lips is the name. I wasn't sure, so I had to confirm it. And then, what is the idea here? My students will choose one of these ones, and I will be like, okay, let's choose one. And then we'll talk about maybe which one, and then, okay, oh, we decide we're gonna do the trip. Like, okay, let's get it. So I will ask by turns, like, give me a name. It could be Anna. Give me another name, Maria. A place could be a bar. I don't know. The bar. A plural noun. Cat. Chairs. An adjective is stinky. Type of vehicle. Could be a car. A noun. Pen. An occupation. Doctor. Female name. Claudia. An adjective. Small. And a noun could be cup. Okay? After the students give me all this information, I will boom, and then we will read. I will ask one of my students to read it, but I will read it in this case. The tree. Anna and Maria decide to travel to the bar. They gathered their cats and chairs and put them in their stinky car. An hour later, their pen exploded exploded. They were stuck. Luckily, a doctor named Claudia passed by. She helped them fix their vehicle and gave them a small cup to help them. They finally arrived at their destination and had a great time. So, the idea of this activity is more like start the class with like a little vocabulary review and in a fun way, right? So after the game, we like the idea is just laughing a little bit and just create a nice, starting of the class. And after that, we will go again back our presentation and I will repeat like we're going to talk today about abilities and possibilities. And I will ask my students what they think is an ability and what they think is a possibility. So after they give me like their opinions, I will go in the topic, right? So what is an ability? Let's put this big while we're doing like this explanation part. So an ability, so in these things that in these slides that is a lot of information, I will ask one of my students to read it so I don't I am not the only one speaking because I like participation and reading is part of the speaking. When you can read aloud and have like a good pronunciation, it's part of your speaking, right? It helps you with that. So my one of my students will do it, but in this case I will do it myself. So what is an ability? An ability is a person's capacity to do something well, either naturally or because they learn it. The characteristics of an ability are: one, it can be done or learned. For example, swimming, cooking, playing an instrument, or solving math problems, right? Second, it can improve with practice. The more you practice, the better you become. And third, it can be shown or demonstrated. You can see when someone is able to do something. Examples of abilities: I can swim. I know how to swim. She can play the piano. She knows how to play the piano. They can speak English. They know how to speak English. After I explain this, I will ask them and super confirm, do you understand this part? Do you have any question about it? Any doubt? And then I will ask them to give me an example, right? With the verb can, right? Give me an example of one ability. What do you think is one ability do you have? Or a just thinking an ability, and every students will have to give me an answer, and the idea is like fast answers, like not thinking too much, get it. Okay, because in real interactions, in real social interactions in the real world, when somebody asks a question, they don't gonna be like, oh, what is your what is your best ability, or what is your ability, and they're gonna be like, I'm gonna give you 5 minutes to think and respond. Like, no, that's not how the world works, right? So it's like, what is your ability, and put answer. We have to respond whatever is the first thing is coming in our brain, coming in our head. That's what we need to say. So that's what we're practicing here also. What is a possibility? So a possibility is something that might happen or could happen in the future. It is not certain, but it is possible. It is no guarantee. Oh, the characteristics of the possibility are that first, it is no guarantee. It might or may not happen. It can depend on conditions or situations, for example, weather, decisions, or chance. And we often use modals verbs to talk about it, such as may, might, or could. Examples of possibilities: it may rain tomorrow. That is possible that it will rain. She might come to the party. She could come, but we are not sure. And we could go to the park if it's sunny. Going depends on the weather. For example, I might graduate next year from my career. Me podría graduar, like, es una gran posibilidad de que me gradúe el siguiente año. So after this explanation, the same as the last slide, I will ask them if everything is really clear, if they have any questions, any doubts about it, so we can clarify that. And if they don't, they will have to give me one of example of possibility fast. Just get it. Go. One example. Okay, so after that, we will talk about what are modal verbs. So modal verbs are special verbs that help us express ability, possibility, permission, or advice. Today, we're just going to be focused in abilities and possibilities. So, the modal verbs that we use for abilities are can or could, and modal verbs for possibilities will be modal verbs for abilities are can or could. I'm pretty sure I say possibilities. I'm so sorry, but you can see here in my screen for abilities, can or could, and for possibilities, may, might, and could. So let's go ahead, let's start. We're gonna see a little bit of the grammar of these modal verbs and the structure of the sentences, where we can use it, how we can use it, okay? So we will watch this video. So I will explain this since we're gonna watch this video. I'm gonna turn my camera off and you guys gonna be really concentrate in the video. We're gonna pay a lot of attention because they're gonna explain us the verb can. And when we come back, we're gonna talk a little bit like how clear is the video, if we have any doubts and stuff like that, okay? I'll be back.
Maybe they can help us get in.
They can help us.
If they're really against Wicked, maybe they can help us.
What do you think they can help us?
Now we can start.
Now we can start.
That's why she can do it.
She can do it, Nick.
She can do it.
I think he can take it. He can take it.
Yeah, but then again, he can take himself.
Don, you can leave the door.
You can leave the door open.
You can leave the door open,
Yes, Mr. Finch, I can read and I can write.
I can read him.
I can read.
Now you have money, you can hire a good babysitter, eh?
I think I can help Kaylee out.
I love that I can be totally neurotic around you now.
We can fix this.
We can fix this. We can fix this.
I don't know if I can do this, Dodie.
I can't do this.
You know, Tim, I don't know if I can do this.
But he cannot know that you know who he is.
You cannot go back.
You cannot go back there by yourself?
I cannot tell you how happy my wife and I are to be in your house.
I mean, if you can't tell me, who can you tell?
Sohan, if you can't tell your parents, who can you tell?
I can't drive.
I can't drive.
I can't lie.
I can't lie.
No, I can't.
Mom, you can't stay in there forever.
You can't stay in there forever, you know?
You can't stay in there forever.
I can't lose you.
I can't lose you too.
I can't lose you again.
You can't stop me!
I'm going, and you can't stop me.
You can't be serious.
You can't be serious.
Oh, Richard, you can't be serious.
We can't leave now.
I can't leave now, not in this rain.
No, we can't leave now.
Aloysius, you can't go there.
Georgia, you can't go there a third time.
You mean we can't talk?
So, he can't talk at all?
So he can't talk at all?
Nope. He can't talk right now.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me.
You can't lie to me. You can't lie to me.
You can lie to Sammy, but you can't lie to me.
Jesse, I can't drive a car.
No, I can't drive a motorcycle. I can't believe it.
I can't believe it, Bob.
Oh my God, I can't believe it.
How much can we spend on a house?
Mom, how much can we spend?
Question is, how much can he know?
How much can you pay?
Well, how much can you pay?
Yeah, but how much can you tell from a look?
How much can I buy from you?
How much can I know?
How many can I kill, Chino?
How many can I carry?
I mean, if you can't tell me, who can you tell?
Sohan, if you can't tell your parents, who can you tell?
So, who can I call?
Who can I call?
Why can he not fight for those he loves?
Where can we go?
Where can we go?
Where can she sleep? Where can she eat?
Where can he be? Where can he be?
Where can I find him?
Where can I find Jim?
Look, I know, but what can we do?
What can we do? What can she do?
What can she do about it?
What can he tell us? Hoopreiser.
What can he tell her?
What can you do?
What can you do?
Can you see anything?
Can you see anything with those on your face?
Can you see anything?
You know, can we talk about this later?
Listen, Patrick, can we talk?
Can we talk?
Can I come in?
Can I come in?
Can he do that? But can he do this?
Can you help me get something?
Can you help me? Can you help me?
Can you hear me now?
Miranda, can you hear me?
Okay. So that was like a video about how we can use the verb can in the context. They were different parts of movies that were using the verb can. And now, so we have the verb can, and we use it for express an ability, right? Like an ability right now in the present, something you know how to do. Example, I can swim, I know how to swim. For a permission, like optional, really polite, really polite, is really polite, okay? When you allow or ask for a permission, example, you can use my pen, right? It is allowed. For a structure for abilities in affirmative, we'll put the subject, the verb can, base of the verb. So it will be I can play the piano. She can speak English. And in negative, the subject, I cannot, base of the verb, I can drive, I know how to drive. Questions, can, subject, base of the verb. Can you swim? Yes, I can. No, I can't. And examples for abilities, I can cook, she can dance, this is very well, and they can solve problems quickly. Then we will have another video here. And we're going to watch it, we're going to pay attention on it, and after that we will discuss, okay?
F-O-X.
That is amazing. You can spell fox. Can
Can you spell dog?
F-O-X.
Can we find all this in London?
I can move. I can talk. I can walk.
Lady Alwyn, we cannot delay.
You can fly.
You can't stay here.
Father, we can't win this war.
He can see things before they happen.
I can't cook, can I? I can see.
You can hear me?
Don't you hear him?
I don't believe this. Hey, you. Hey, you. My name is Sam Wheat. Listen, can you hear me? Sam Wheat. Say my name. Say it.
Leave me alone.
Molly, why can't you hear me? I need you.
We can't do this by ourselves, Sam.
You can't change the past.
I believe I can fly!
Okay, so why I am using these videos in the class? Because they are saying it in the speed that we usually gonna find them in the real world. They're not just explain us the structure of the sentence, they are legit saying it in the speed like a native speaker will talk to us. So as more we get related with that speed, we gonna understand easier and we're gonna train our listening and our speak to try to equal that speed, right? Like I was speaking, try to equal that speaking. So after the video again, I will be like, how do you feel about this video? Do you guys like this kind of video? Because it's the first time I'm gonna try this kind of video with the class, so I'm also will like it's now they saying if they like it, if they know. I already know like my students are visual students. So I know they like videos for sure. They love videos. They are a visual learners. And so I will be like, do you like this kind of videos? How do you feel about this? And okay, like that. Did you understand? And then after that, if they don't have no questions or anything, we will see the verb could. So could is to express an ability in the past. Something we were able to do before, but maybe not now. For example, I could ride a bike when I was 5, that I knew how to do it, right? To ride the bike. Then at the time when I was 5, but not right now. Like for a polite question, it's optional after or more polite way to ask something. Could you help me? Actually, this is the most normal way. There is no, you can use can for asking, but it's more like for asking a permission, like a permission, but this one is more used, is more common. So a softer way or more polite way to ask something, for example, could you help me please? Is a polite request. And structure for past abilities will be like subject plus could plus the base verb. I could swim when I was a child. She could play the piano before. Look, this is really important. We have to specify after the sentence. Well, we don't have to, but for the context will be good and is more better structure when you specify that you could do it, okay? in what time you could do it, like when I was a child, before, okay? Then the negative, subject couldn't and base, I couldn't drive when I was 10. I wasn't able to drive. Or question, could subject and base the verb, could you read when you were 4? Yes, I could. No, I could. And examples for abilities in the past. I could climb trees when I was little. He could speak French when he lived in parties. We could run very fast as children. Okay, then we have another video. I use a lot of videos in my class. I feel they are really interactive and my students love them. They are in my first class, I made a characterization test to see how my students felt about this. So I'm gonna start with the video.
Hi everyone, hola a todos, my name is Mr. P y juntos vamos a aprender a hablar en inglés. Hoy vamos a comparar dos verbos modales muy importantes en inglés. Me estoy refiriendo a can y could. ¿Estáis preparadas y preparados? Here we go! Tanto can como could los usaremos para hablar de habilidades, posibilidades y permisos, pero tienen algunas diferencias a la hora de usarlos. Vamos a verlas. A can lo usaremos para expresar una habilidad en el presente. Por ejemplo, I can swim. Yo sé nadar. También lo usaremos para pedir permiso de manera informal. Por ejemplo, Can I use your phone? ¿Puedo usar tu teléfono? Por último, para dar permiso de manera informal. Por ejemplo, You can go now. Puedes ir de ahora. Por otro lado, a could, que es la forma pasada de can, lo usaremos para expresar una habilidad que alguien tenía en el pasado. Por ejemplo, When I was a child, I could run very fast. Cuando era niño, podía correr muy rápido. Para expresar una posibilidad de que ocurra algo en el futuro. Por ejemplo, It could rain tomorrow. Podría llover mañana. También para pedir permiso de manera formal. Por ejemplo, Could you please open the window? ¿Podrías abrir la ventana, por favor? Vamos a practicar lo que hemos aprendido. Completa las siguientes oraciones con can o could. Vamos con la primera. When she was younger, she danced for hours without getting tired.
So in esta parte del video, in this part of the video, the idea is like I pause it and I ask somebody specifically, right? I will point my finger, be like, you, what's your answer? You, what's your answer? Okay? Or I will ask like somebody wanna participate, somebody wanna respond this, and I will like try to everybody participate.
Y la respuesta correcta es... could. Vamos con la segunda. Completa la frase con can o could. I speak 3 languages. Y la respuesta correcta es... can. Vamos con la tercera. Completa la frase. In the future, technology solve many problems. Y la respuesta correcta es... could. Vamos con la última. Completa la frase. You help me with my homework, please. Y la respuesta correcta es... las dos. En este caso, dependiendo del contexto, podemos usar can si es una conversación informal o could si es algo más formal, pero ambas serían correctas. Y esto ha sido todo.
Okay, after watching the video, how you guys feel about it, and What are your opinions? Do you have any questions? Then we're gonna have like may. So we're gonna start talking about possibilities. We thought that could be used for possibilities too, right? And so we're going to talk a little bit of may, might, and could in possibility way, okay? What may. So what may express? Possibility in the present or future. Something that might happen. For example, it may rain tomorrow. There is a chance of rain. Tip for beginners. May is usually medium possibility, like 50-50, right? More likely than might. It's more possible, right? The structure, affirmative, like we have the structure here, subject may and base verb. I may visit my friend this weekend. Negative, subject may not plus base verb. She might not come to the party. She probably won't come. Question, may plus subject plus verb. May I open the window? Polite permission are optional. And then we have some examples. Might here, so it's the same. What might express possibility in the present or future, something that could happen but is less certain. For example, she might come to the party. It's possible but not very certain. Tip for beginners, might is usually less certain than may. And structure have affirmative, subject plus might plus verb. I might visit my grandparents tomorrow. Negative, subject plus might not plus verb. He might not finish his homework tonight. And the question the same, might, subject plus verb, might be late. Asking politely. So and then we're gonna watch a video again.
If you're clean and you know it, wiggle round. If you're clean and you know it, boogie down. New Skin Essentials wipes are as gentle as they come. Zero harsh stuff and a good.
All students must be equipped with one standard size 2 pewter cauldron, and may bring, if they desire, either an owl, a cat, or a toad. Can we find all this in London?
And his name was.
Maybe she wrote it down.
No, I can't spell it.
Oh my goodness. Explain yourselves, both of you.
Well, what it is?
It's my fault, Professor McGonagall.
Miss Granger.
I went looking for the troll. I read about them and thought I could handle it. But I was wrong. If Harry and Ron hadn't come and found me, I'd probably be dead.
Be that as it may, it was an extremely foolish thing to do. I would have expected more rational behavior on your part, and I'm very disappointed in you, Miss Granger.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
The passageway on your left, madam.
Excuse me, sir. Can you tell me where I might find platform 9 3/4?
9 3/4? Think you're being funny, do you?
Same every.
Perhaps it would be more useful if I were to transfigure Mr. Potter and yourself into a pocket watch. That way one of you might be on time.
We got lost.
Perhaps you're to go. Might wake up.
Okay, after that, I will explain again cool, but like it's a general condition of possibility. Cool is often used for suggestion or possibility depending on the condition, and that's it. Like just a little fast review, right? Because we've been seeing it a lot. Then we will go to this page that I love. Actually, I know this page because of UNAD. And we're gonna practice the models of education. So we're gonna have a little practice here with might be, with could, and So we're gonna start, we're gonna watch the videos, the video, and then we're gonna do a couple activities.
This is so good. Oh, that might be Mum phoning from Bali. I'll put her on speaker. Hi, Mum.
Hi, Mum.
Oh, you're both there. Good. Hi. How are you doing?
We're fine. Just having some pizza. And you?
Really good. I'm about to eat too. I've just been walking around this amazing market and it's made me hungry. I'm going to order a big bowl of spicy noodles.
Don't make us jealous, Mum. You're always doing that.
Sorry, love. I was thinking about you just now, actually, and I've got a little quiz prepared for you.
A quiz?
Yeah. Can you both see the phone? I'm going to send you some photos of Indonesian food. Tell me what the food is.
Okay, fire away.
Right. Picture number 1.
Oh, that looks a bit like pasta. Burnt pasta. But it isn't, is it?
No, that's a kind of insect. A kind of worm?
Yes, very good. 1 point to Ollie. But that was an easy one. Next.
They're weird. They might be some kind of small pig.
I don't know. Are they little dogs?
Ah, they're actually a lot smaller than that. They're bats.
Bats?
Yeah, without wings. Well, I haven't seen anyone eating them, but someone must do. Okay, next.
That looks like tomato juice, but it can't be. That would be too easy.
It could be some kind of exotic fruit juice, like papaya or mango.
Nowhere near. I'll give you a clue. It isn't made from fruit or vegetables.
So it must come from an animal.
I know. It's blood.
Yes, half a point to Daisy. Another half a point for the animal.
A fish. A snake. A crocodile?
Yep, a snake. It's cobra blood. Very good for the health, they say.
Yuck! You put me right off my pizza.
Okay, so after watching the video, I will ask the students like, what do you think happened, or like, what is your opinion about the video? Do you guys would like to see it again? We were just like using them, right? And then I will ask them to read these in partners, like I will ask two students to read them. And after they read it, we will do this activity, right? The activities, like, they have to choose which one goes here. And I usually will give my students like around between 5-10 minutes to do it. So I'm gonna pause the video here while it's supposed they are reading these in partners and while they are doing this activity, okay? So I'll be back in 10 minutes around. That will be like the amount of time my students will take to do this. Okay, let's say that the students finish with like doing this activity and reading. So then I will ask like, what are your answers? So the first one, I'm sure that's Katie. And then they will give me the answer. That will be like this one, right? That, sorry, this one. That girl must be Katie. I'm sure that isn't Katie. It can have it. That girl can be Katie. It may be Katie. And then it might not be Katie. It can have been Katie. It could have been Katie, and that must been Katie, right? And then finish, we will check and correct, right? And then we will do this one, and because we are now seeing or like review the verb must, I will give my student this one and the number 6 because we're not literally checking that ones, and number 5. And then I will give them some time to just like, think about which one could be. Then they can just like write their answers here. Cool. 7 maybe can't, right? Right. And then we will like review and everything will be fine, right? And we don't gonna do the other ones. We're just gonna do that too. Then we're gonna go back to the presentation. And we're gonna watch this video. But like the students will need to read these questions first, like guys, I want you to think about these questions, respond it, like I'm gonna give you 5 minutes after the video. It's like a 7 minutes videos. I will give you 7 minutes more to respond the questions, just in case you want to watch the video again and just have some notes, pay attention, be focused about what we're doing, and we will read the questions before and then watch the video, and then watch the video, right? So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna share the video with you so you can see it. Okay, so I choose these kind of videos because they don't have voice, they don't have a dialogue in there, any conversation, it's just pictures and image. I hope YouTube doesn't turn down this class for this video, and if does, and you are seeing this class or this recording in a and have like a black spot here, like you have to go to the description to watch this video or something like that, is because los derechos de autor. So okay. Okay, so after watching the video, the idea is like the students think about these. We had like a little discussion here, and not something like super crazy, but like we will have like a conversation here, right? We will discuss these questions. I want them to create and structure their answers. So we will talk a little bit. I will give them like 10 minutes to prepare like their answers. And then like we'll ask them, right? Like, and then I want that the students prepare a monologue about abilities and possibilities. So students will reflect on their own abilities and possibilities using the modal verbs can, could, may, might, and produce a personal and natural monologue, as well as a writing text that records their ideas. So, let me get out of here for a sec. Oh no, I get out. Full screen. Sorry. I have hold on, let me open it here. I have these activity prepare. I don't know if I'm sharing my screen. Let me confirm I'm sharing my screen for the video. No, I'm not. Okay, so I made this document. This is the document I will share with my students where they will prepare the monologue. Entonces, aquí está. Muy estructurado. Está en español exactamente porque quiero que quede muy claro. So, está el objetivo, que los estudiantes reflexionen sobre sus propias habilidades y posibilidades usando los verbos modales can, could, made, might y produzcan un monólogo personal y natural, además de un escrito que recoja sus ideas. Entonces, aquí están las instrucciones. Preparación del contenido. Piensa en tus habilidades actuales, things you can do, y en habilidades que podrías desarrollar. Reflexiona sobre posibilidades futuras, cosas que hayan pasado o puedan pasar en tu vida, ejemplos de frases. Redacción de la reflexión, escribe un texto personal sobre tus habilidades y posibilidades. Asegúrate de usar el pleno 5, 6 ejemplos de los verbos modales. Esta parte es escrita, es la que me van a enviar. Ellos me la van a enviar. They have to send it to me, right? Y luego ellos van a usar la aplicación Vocaro y se van a grabar. Y el link del recording me lo deben enviar. Me lo deben enviar con el texto de su reflexión escrita, ¿cierto? La idea es no leer palabra por palabra, la idea es usar ideas claves de la reflexión, hablar como si contaran una historia a un amigo, varía en entonación y ritmo para que suene más auténtico y usa pausas naturales y repite si es necesario hasta que suene fluido, ¿cierto? Estas serían como las instrucciones, están en español para que sean muy claras. And then I will give the students like some time for preparing. The idea is not that they take like a lot of time doing it. The idea is that they do it in the class before the class finish, because I don't really like to give them homework. And when they send it to me, this monologue and this the grading, that is the evidence, they should go here to this app called, I don't know, sharing. I was sharing, I'm sorry. Okay, so they will go to this app, or depends how the class is going. Maybe I might go to here and send it, and this one will like transcript, right? Esta aplicación lo que va a hacer es transcribir lo que la nota de voz, como decirlo así, la grabación que ellos me van a mandar en Vocaro. Cuando esta aplicación lo transcriba, ellos van a poder notar o van a poder como descifrar o como identificar las palabras que no están bien pronunciadas. Entonces, ok, por ahora, for now, I'm gonna pause my video and I'm gonna give you like the 10-15 minutes to do this activity, and then we will say bye. And this feedback and everything, I will give it to my classmate, my students, the next classes. So I will turn my camera off, and this is the time that the students will be using for doing the activity. I'm gonna stop the recording right now because I need to have like an hour and 40 minutes for my recording. So 10 minutes, 15 minutes for the activity, and then I will come back, say bye, and that will be everything. I'm really sorry I have to do this video by myself. I am really sorry that you have to watch this video that is not as amazing, because without the class, the students, like, it's hard. But I hope you like the content of my class, the idea of my class. I did I do have a lot of expectations. Either way, if you want to see the class with the students, just go ahead, go down in the next link for my next session that is like the same class, same structure, same topics, but with my group B. So I'm gonna pause my video right now. Well, I'm gonna turn my camera off and I'm gonna be like 10 minutes. So I'm finishing the video and then I will come back, say bye. It's not like 10 minutes to doing nothing. It supposes the time that the students will take to finish the activity. So see you in a little bit. I promise it will be way better. So bye. Thank you so much for connecting and watching this. This is my evidence. I hope this is enough. And that will be everything for today. Bye.